intelligent, relevant, incredible, edible soul food to hold you. No preacher, reverend, the speech my preference. Just speak from lessons all my life. I spotted like a leap of leopards, world on fire, on guard. One nation under a pariah, miser. Time to make wiser moves. The wider truth, we should better guide the tribal youth. What we supposed to tell these babies when their ignorance is bliss? The government broke the covenant, mad divisive. Hack devices, high prices, healthcare crisis, it's all disgusting. Gangsta how they ball busting. Spains and Pete with the who's who's, check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal pod.
Spains and Pete with the who's who's, check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal pod.
Spains and Pete with the who's who's, check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
All right. Welcome. Y'all know who it is. It's your favorite duo, Big PJR.
Spain like the country.
And this is the
Informal Podcast.
Yeah,
That's right.
man. Welcome.
We here, baby.
Yeah, we've been mastering this for a while.
Mastering.
Love it.
As y'all see, we got another special guest in the building, and this is starting off Women's History Month.
Okay.
So we definitely had to have a strong woman that is making history on this program to kick off the month. So y'all know how we are. We love to highlight our women. But before we get into introducing our guests, you know we like to take care of that business first. Make sure y'all go over to YouTube right now, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell.
Ding!
That's right. And tap in and join the conversation. As we say, the subscribers are going up, so keep doing what y'all doing. Join the conversation, as we always say. And you know what it is, hashtag positive platforms matter.
That's right.
That's what we're here to do, promote positivity. And check us out everywhere that you can listen to the podcast at THEE Informal Podcast on all platforms. Also, go over to IndieTube. Ooh, that new black-owned.
Black-owned, baby.
That new black-owned
Teach
network.
me something new today.
Yes.
Okay.
That we have officially decided to work with.
I love
and
that.
so we have
Love that.
now they have a podcast page, and if you go there,
Hello.
the first podcast you will see is
TIP.
THEE podcast. So make sure y'all check us out over there. Go support black businesses. You know how we do.
Black businesses.
You know how we are. You know
Yeah,
how
and,
we
that's,
are.
and it's a site for creators. So
Yes.
if you're a creator, go over there and you can put your stuff up for free, $99.
Oh,
like
yeah.
who does
Free
that?
99.
Yes.
Free 99.
Okay, you just taught me something new.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm all about free 99.
Free 99
Yes.
is the best way to do
Okay,
it.
that's what I'm talking
and it's
about.
black owned. You can
Black
upload
owned, okay.
anything on there, from movies,
Anything.
documentaries, all of that is on there. Because we even
Yes.
have a few
Okay.
people that we know that have documentaries, and we got some things coming up.
Okay,
So,
okay.
like I said, tap in if you're a content
Okay.
creator. You need somewhere to upload your content that is owned by one of us and a group of us. Go check out IndieTube.com today. All right, now that we got all the business out the way, we got to introduce the special guest that we have in the building. First and foremost, I gotta start with this young lady, with this lady, because she is definitely a
You
child
can
of
say
God.
young
Yes,
in front
young.
of it.
That's
You can
right.
put young.
You got
I know that's
this
right.
young lady, right? But she's definitely a child of God. That was the first thing I noticed when I met her, right? She's a wife.
I am.
An amazing one too. Yep. Shout out to my guy D Brown over there, Brown Strap.
You would up.
That's right. She's also a business owner,
Okay.
and we're gonna run down a list of all those businesses that she's involved in a little bit later. But she's a multi-talented leadership coach, right? So she also coaches people on how to lead, and I don't think people understand how valuable.
Yes.
Spain, no.
You're talking to two of them that are in it 40 hours a week.
Spain, no.
Leadership. Oh,
I literally started a book called Lessons of Leadership that I'm working on.
Yeah.
So we'll talk offline
Absolutely.
about that.
Absolutely.
But I have the beautiful Miss Lori Jo Brown in the building.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Thank you
For
for joining us.
having
No, for
me.
real. Thank
It's
you
my
for
pleasure. It's
thank
my
you for
pleasure.
coming over and sitting down.
And joining
Absolutely.
the conversation.
Absolutely. I love a good conversation.
And that's what
I
we're
love a
here
good
to have.
conversation.
Right,
Let's
right.
get
So
into it.
we're gonna jump into the sister,
Okay.
but she got an event coming up, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
All right,
Yes,
that's
yes,
coming
we
in
will.
segment 2 and 3.
Yep.
We want to focus on that.
Okay.
But we're gonna jump into a quick introduction of who the sister is. Tell the people out there who is Lori Jo.
Oh my goodness.
Before the brand.
Before the
Before
brown.
the brand.
For the Brown.
I don't know if we have enough time to talk about before the brown.
Part 2 coming.
Right.
right.
Or part 3 or 4.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, so I am born and raised in New York City.
Okay. New
Okay.
York.
What part?
New York, born in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Right.
Brooklyn.
here.
Okay.
BK in the
Right.
building. Okay.
But grew up between Queens, Long Island, and Brooklyn.
Oh,
so
so-
kind of spread out.
Oh, so you're a New Yorker, New York.
I'm a New Yorker, New Yorker.
It's in your blood.
Like
Yeah.
all New York by way of Trinidad.
Okay.
Families from Trinidad,
Salute
so I
our
have to shut
islands.
that out.
We're going.
Of course.
Salute the
You know, you
islands.
just have to salute Trinidad, Trinidad and Tobago.
You know the vibe.
All right, so would spend my summers there. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm Trinidadian.
I love that.
But I have been in corporate America since the age of 18.
So you jumped right in.
I jumped right in. My godfather was a VP at an investment relations firm, and he was like, "You need a job, and you're going to work here this summer."
Okay.
But my first job was actually with my dad, where he had me filling out insurance forms. I was 14 years old. He was like, "Go put on your church suit."
Oh.
Yeah, he made me do all of that.
Oh, he made you get the
Put
look
on your
together.
pantyhose.
You gotta play the part.
Go into the office.
Okay.
And you're gonna fill out these forms. He was the only black salesman in that insurance office, but he was the top salesman. So
love
I
that.
learned early, and he had me in there. I'm 14 years old in my suit filling out these forms.
Right.
The only black woman in there besides the receptionist.
Wow.
Ooh.
But it was a training ground.
How did that feel as a young woman to be in that environment?
You know what? As long as my dad was there and my father modeled, because his presence told me, you have every right to be here.
Right.
And I think that's the problem. We go into spaces, we might be the only, and we feel like
We don't belong.
we don't belong.
Right.
But I learned from an early age, you have every right to be here at 14 as anyone else, because you are doing a job and you're doing it well. Now, if you're not doing your job well, that's another conversation. Come see me. You need to be coached.
That's right.
But if you know you're doing your job well and you stand 10 toes down as good as anybody else, you have every right to be there.
Right.
So from 14, I've always had that mindset. So going into Wall Street at 18 years old and having the role model of seeing my dad, my godfather, strong black men, and then later seeing other strong black women in positions of leadership, I was like, oh, I have every right to be here.
Wow.
So it's safe to say that was big motivation.
Big
Big
motivation.
motivation.
More than motivation, it was a learning.
Okay.
I learned how to be comfortable in my skin.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And I learned how, in my skin, how to operate in spaces with people that don't look like me. And that's where we struggle
And
a lot.
And that's where I love where you said that, because I didn't get to that point till later on in life.
Right. Right.
What was the moment that you knew? Because it's one thing to go in and say, you know, I feel this way or whatever. But when
Right.
was it that you knew I could get in here, I could stand with them, and I could do exactly what they do? Because of course you started at 18, but I know at 18 you probably knew it. But you know, when was that moment? You was like, oh shoot, I can rub shoulders with these.
You know what? At 14, when my father left me in the office by myself because he went out on his appointments and he was comfortable doing it, I was like, okay, I got it. At 14. So then you fast forward to 18. And when they asked me to sit at the reception desk at this all-white company, investor relations firm on Wall Street, literally on Wall Street,
Right.
and they said, sit at the front desk, cover the receptionist, and then I was getting more requests to sit at the front. So I'm the first face that you see when you come off the elevator.
And we
Soon as you walk in.
and we know how powerful that is.
That's
Right.
powerful.
And I don't think people understand that.
Right.
The first person they see sets the tone.
Right. And that was the first phase. I knew, I was like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I might not understand everything that's happening, but I got it. I feel comfortable enough.
Corporate America.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was it like climbing those ranks? Because that's where
The meat of it now.
well, yeah.
Right.
Because see,
Right.
in the beginning, right, it's like, okay, I know I can do this, right?
Right.
Confidence, the
Yes.
receptionist, like you said, you had your dad and your godfather.
Yep.
But then as a black woman, how was that climbing through these ranks? Because often with men, right,
Right.
the stigma is it's a little bit easier
Right.
for us.
Right.
Right.
Even though I would have a different...
That's a whole nother
yeah, that's
conversation.
a conversation because we're talking about
Right.
women. We're talking about women.
Right.
Right,
But
right,
yes.
But yeah,
Okay, so 18 started, but as I matriculated and got more jobs on Wall Street, I didn't experience racism per se. It wasn't blatant.
Yep.
I experienced more sexism.
So I want to hear from
That
women. Yeah.
that caught me off guard. I was ready for the racism. I was ready for, okay, you're gonna discriminate against me because of my color. I'm ready. I'm gonna outwork you. I'm gonna outdo you. I'm gonna outdress you.
You know,
I'm gonna do it all.
You know our mentality.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it all. But it didn't hit me that way. It was the men that were hitting on me on Wall Street at the time. So you figure early 90s, it is not what it is today.
Right.
It was like the Wild Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
If you saw the movie, the original movie Wall Street,
Oh yeah.
it was like that.
Yeah. Michael Douglas and
Right,
yes.
right.
Yeah.
It was just like that.
Yes.
It really was. So I remember being in an elevator. I'm working at this company. I think I'm like the head of customer service or something like that. And the COO, I'm in the elevator with the COO, very powerful man, you know, money, he brings a lot of money to the company.
Right.
And he says to me, he looks at me, he says, Lori Joe. And I immediately begin to feel uncomfortable. So I'm like this, and I'm in the elevator
Because
and
of the
we're
tone.
going, right. So we have to go up 20 floors. And he takes his hand and goes like this to my shoulder and rubs it and said, hey, how would you like it if I set you up an apartment and I visit you every Thursday? You don't have to worry about the rent on the Upper East Side.
What? Straight like that? Wow.
Straight like that. Now, this is the early 90s.
I heard the rumors.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, it happened.
Yeah.
So I'm preparing for racism and I get
And you get
sexism.
that. You get, let me
And
put you up.
I froze. I was like, what do you do with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as that door opened, I flew out and I was like, no, thank you, I'm good. And I flew out. And I said no. Because if I compromise there, my soul is gone.
Yeah.
I can never get my soul back. And that's the thing what people don't realize. Yeah, I could have done it. It might have made my career take off, but my soul
Your
would not
integrity.
have been my own. And when I say my soul, I mean the core of my values, the core of who I am,
Yes.
how I operate. I wouldn't have been.
And the thing is, to this day, it still wouldn't have been the same.
Exactly.
It still wouldn't have been
The
right.
damage would have been done, and I would
Yes.
have been forever affected by that damage.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of readjust, and I made some decisions of how I dressed.
Okay.
When I carried myself, if I had to go into a male office, door open, someone's around. Listen, I want you to know I'm going to be here. And I realized, okay, it's more than just the intelligence. Like, this thing is really real.
You really got to navigate this
Right.
thing. 'Cause-
And then I experienced a little bit of like overt racism,
Okay.
and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
Right.
This is what we're doing." Okay,
Seen this
you
before.
told me I was gonna get this promotion, and now I'm not because you just hired 3 other white guys and you're giving it to them. Okay, I got it. I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna take my knowledge. I'm big on taking my toys.
Come on now.
And I'm gonna go someplace else where the love is.
Right.
But I got a really, really good lesson at the last company that I was at, and I'm not there anymore.
No,
so I
and
can say it.
I'm glad you said it because that was where I was going. What is the lesson? So go ahead.
Okay, so here's the lesson. I was working at American Express for 20 years, long time, in charge of their global onboarding, created the onboarding where anyone who started in the company went through my program. So lots of experience, but I felt like I was hitting a ceiling. We all know that ceiling.
Yeah.
You know it.
We know that
You know what it
feeling.
is. You might have a couple of lumps in your head right now from just
Right.
hitting the ceiling.
Right.
Just bang, bang, bang.
We cracking it, but it's not going.
But it's not going anywhere. You're getting more lumps on your head
Right.
than it
Than
being
any-
cracked
any-
open.
Than any progress.
And I said, and I was frustrated, and I went to go see like one of the top Black female executives, and I was like, can you mentor me? Can you coach me? So one day I come into her office, I am all tears because I'm just frustrated of what's happening, not knowing what to do. And I know I can't scream, I can't do it Brooklyn style, take my earrings off and fight.
We can't.
Right.
Right?
We can't act like
We
that.
can't act that way. We
don't
just
get that
can't.
right, yeah.
And so I sit in her office, and she looked at me, and she says, she hands me tissue, and she said, "You okay?" I was like, "Dude," she said, "Okay." She said, "You were playing chess. You're playing checkers and not chess." And that has been my tagline ever since then. So when I coach, that is how I approach it. I tell people what's going on, what's happening.
Right.
And I said, okay, you are playing checkers and not chess. What do I mean? You're trying to, be nice and do the right thing, and I don't want to throw anyone under the bus.
I don't want to ruffle any feathers.
I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to speak up.
Right.
I don't want to make them think I'm the angry black person. I don't
Give
want
the easy road.
I just want to get
Right.
along and go along.
Right. But you're not standing up for yourself, or you're not standing up for your skill. And you're forgetting that you have a right to be in the room. Wow. You are a subject matter expert usually you're the subject matter expert at whatever you're doing.
Yeah, because you're doing it.
Because you're doing it, and you're doing it well.
And
But they don't want you to know sometimes you're doing it well.
No, that's
Right.
Again, that's their goal, and that's why I'm kind of glad we kind of gonna tie this one up with that, right? Because that is literally a gem that I use.
Yes.
And Spain will tell you, and your husband will tell you.
Yep.
We got to play chess, not checkers.
And what does that mean, right? Because people will see that and be like, okay,
Yeah.
sounds great. What does it mean? You have to be strategic
With your moves.
in every way that you move. So in the game of chess, I'm not a big chess player, but every move you have to think 3 and 4 steps ahead.
Yep.
Yes.
And there's no way around it.
And with chess, there's very little room for error, because an error means you get knocked off.
Or you done lost a man.
Right.
Yeah.
So I became very strategic. I began to learn what are the rules and what are the policies. I'm playing a game and I don't know what the rules are. I began to memorize every bit of the policy. So when you try to come to me, I ask you, can I take a day off? And you say, well, not really. But according to the policy, it says that I actually have such and such a number of days.
Come on.
Oh, I did my review, and according to the review, you're supposed to get back to me by the 15th. It's the 17th, so I need my feedback.
You know
Right.
that. You know
Your
they
policy.
hate that. You know they hate that.
But that's
the way to fight. That's the only way.
That is how you learn the rules and you master them.
And you use it
And you
against them.
master them. And as long as you just repeat what the rules, these are the standard. Is this not the standard that you set? I thought, can you provide me with clarity?
Right.
So
right.
is it different for me?
These are
That's
your-
when you go and be like, oh. So
I don't even say is it different from me.
No,
I'm usually like, I just need clarity.
No, that's the thought. That's the
Right,
thought process
right,
for us. Oh, what
love
is
that.
different
Right.
for me?
Right. I'm just like, I just need clarity.
Right.
Can you provide me clarity?
Right.
I love that. I love that.
So I am a chess player when it comes to the career. But it also means that you have to be a person of your word. You can't come in talking about you promised me a raise and there's no raise. But then you promise me a raise, but you're late every day. You promise me a raise, but you don't complete your assignments.
Give me more work.
You don't close you as a professional don't close the circle. Ooh. You have to be on your game.
Ooh.
Talk it.
You have to be on your game.
Talk it.
So yeah.
Hey, look.
Woo.
Miss Brown dropped the jewels over here.
Baby, what?
I just want you to be a chess player.
No, literally. And I love the way she wrapped up this first segment because that's perfect.
Yeah.
So with that nugget, make sure you playing chess and not checkers. And if you don't know chess, do a little research. You can Google it.
Absolutely.
Googleable. All right, y'all. We're going to be right back
Yes,
with
sir.
the Informal Podcast with your guy, Big PJR.
Spain like the country.
We'll be right back.
Shop with us today at On God Motivation. It's where faith meets fashion. Your home for motivation apparel. OnGodMotivation.com. Shop with us today.
All right. This your guy, Big PJR.
Spain like the country.
And this is the
Informal Podcast.
And we right back with our special guest, Miss Lori Jo Brown, in the building. Yeah. So before we left off, we talked about chess versus checkers. Yes. Now, I know we talked about the chess part, right? But off camera, the sister dropped some jewels about the differences, right? In what chess and checkers is compared to life.
Absolutely.
So give them that analogy that you gave us because I think it was perfect. Because mine was just, I think checkers are jumping around the board.
Right. So here's the thing. When you're playing checkers, it's an opportunistic game. You'll just jump wherever you think there is an opportunity. It's not very thought out.
Nope.
You're just jumping around.
He's there. Let me jump him.
Right. let me get this for now.
Right.
But when it's chess, you have to be very strategic and think through your next move. so is life. So should be your career. Don't just jump at every opportunity or everything. Think through your next. Because if you're strategic about your next, your potential of success is greater.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So yeah.
Thought out plan is better than a random one.
Right.
That's just, if you take time to think it out. Again, what they say, measure 20 times and cut once versus cutting 20 times. Right. So it's the same mentality. So I like how you did that, because we're going to talk about your transition.
My transition.
Your transition,
Oh, my
because like you
goodness.
said, having a plan,
Yes.
having it thought out, and just saying, you know what, I believe in me.
Right.
Yeah.
And you are a chess player.
And you are a chess player.
Oh my goodness, I'm trying to become better every day.
Come on now.
So
what was
yeah.
that? What was that moment when you was like, you know what? I'm tired of hitting my head. I know I can step outside this building, and the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
What was that planning process like for you?
So I got to be honest with the both of you, in that I had been thinking about it for a while.
We all do.
Right.
Say
we
it.
do.
Either we've been there and we
Say
jump
it.
back out.
Right.
Yeah, trust me.
But it had gotten so comfortable being there for 20 years
Come on.
and getting that direct deposit in my bank
Consistently,
account
too.
twice a month. Consistently. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to just jump out. I don't know.
Right.
So I was doing it as a side hustle. I was coaching as a side hustle.
Okay.
And I was doing well as a side hustle. And there were a couple of times it clashed with my regular job. A couple of times. But what happened is God would have it. I don't know if all of you are people of faith, but if you are, there comes a point when you're like, God, I want more. And when you ask for the more, be careful what you ask for, because you don't know how the more is going to come.
Come on.
Did you see his shirt?
I love it. All God, not luck. Facts.
And what?
Wait. Faith.
The faith department.
There we go.
Oh, we big on faith around here.
Come on. Okay, good.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's go, church.
Let's get into it.
Amen.
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 Did I mention
Can
I'm
the
a
church say
PK?
amen?
When she said the more, I said, here we go.
Right.
Let's go.
So, I've been praying like, God, something has to give and something has to change. The job was draining me.
Yes.
So it was also draining my creativity, and I was feeling stifled, and I wasn't feeling myself. It was beyond burnout. I was burnt out, but it was something else. I wasn't happy. And I kept saying to my husband, I don't know how much longer I can do this. And I'm praying. I'm like, God, do something. I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm reading the Bible, I'm doing all the things. Lord, I need something to change. I'll never forget this. April 4th, 2025, that something changed. I got let go from my job.
Wow.
After 20 years. I was shocked. And I mean shocked. And when I got let go, I just sat there for a minute. I sat there for like 2 hours before I even called my husband. And I was like, what we gonna do? I was like, what we gonna do? And I just sat there. And my immediate reaction, because I'm a hustler.
Yeah, of course. You know how we are.
I never had just one job. Like, I gotta have like two and
Come
three.
on,
Like,
man.
I'm hustling.
My daddy told me, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
There you
I
go.
learned that young.
So I'm thinking, okay, so let me do what I do best. Let me hustle. I start applying for jobs. I must have applied for like 20 jobs in that one day. And I'm like, I'm marketable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get hired, no problem.
Easy.
Crickets.
Wow.
For 3 weeks, crickets. I might have had one job interview. And I was like, this is assuring. Like, this is easy. Because this is the same thing I was doing at my old job before the competitor. Oh, I'm going to get this one, no problem.
And this is 20 plus years
20
experience.
plus years experience at one company.
Wow.
That's not even talking about the experience.
Not about all your
prior to
corporate
that.
from 18 to where you at now.
Right. Nothing. And I had to sit back and say, God, what are you doing to me? What is happening?
Because that's all that was. You telling me now was him saying, Because if you jump back into another boat,
Yeah.
Right.
are you gonna really do
Yeah,
that?
that ain't for you.
Right.
Don't call
So let me give you a little scripture with it. Revelation chapter 3, verses 10-ish, somewhere around there. It talks about open doors, and we always talk about, Lord, open up the door so I can walk through. But the second half of that scripture is closed doors. That scripture talks about open doors and closed doors. We go nuts over the open door. But when God closes the door, it's the devil, something's wrong, someone's putting a hex on
worst.
me,
Yeah, we do.
God
it's
don't love
something's
me.
right,
Yeah.
you don't love me, God. And God was like, I'm closing these doors. And he pulled the rug out from under me. Because sometimes God will allow you to be uncomfortable to fulfill,
To grow.
to grow and to fulfill what you've been asking him for.
Come on.
Or to do what you've been really called to do.
Yes.
And it was my husband that said, because I'm like, how are we going to make it? Like, we're a 2-income household. Like, what are we going to do? And he said, I don't think you're going back to your 9 to 5. And when he said that, it freed me. I said, okay, done.
And my mom has a quote, because she's a prayer warrior. You know how those go. God is either repairing you or preparing you.
Ooh. Your mother's a wise woman.
Oh no! Look,
Come on, Ma.
look,
Ma
look,
Dukes.
look.
Come on.
This is why when you was going, I get to sit back this time because Spain often calls me Pastor Pete.
Pastor had me here ready to collect all.
Yeah. But it's these jewels
Right.
apply to life.
Yes.
Exactly.
But we skip over them or we think, oh, they just saying a quote or
No.
a catchy phrase.
No. It's life.
It's real.
It's life.
And so if we not paying attention or in tune with self, and also what I get out of this is a blessing to have a real partner.
Right.
Because like you said, most people panic under that situation.
I can't tell you the number of people. I remember the stock market crash in 2008. People in New York City, men were jumping out of windows.
Yeah,
of
I heard about it.
Wow.
True
I heard
story.
about it, yeah.
Because they were afraid, and they would leave notes, afraid to go home to their wives to tell them, I don't have a job.
Wow.
That's
You're
crazy.
so fearful. Instead of knowing that you're going to get that support, that you would rather kill yourself than go home and face.
Because they ain't got
that.
support.
Right.
You can go home to a woman that's about to ridicule you.
Is everything.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Everything. And if, unfortunately, if you're in a situation where you don't have support from a spouse, or you don't have a spouse or a loved one, get your community
Yes.
that you know.
Your village.
That can support you. Find one that's healthy.
Yeah.
That is healthy. And that's the key. That is healthy.
Yeah.
So, rug pulled out from under me, and I said, okay, we're going to do this full throttle. And here we are. Here we are. And it's just been growing and growing. And now I'm doing an event.
Yeah, so perfect. Because
Yes.
we going into the third segment, we're going to start here.
Yeah.
But talk about that. So the event, just so y'all know, it's Friday,
Yes.
March 27th
Yes.
at the Main Street Station.
Yes.
1500 East Main Street.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
And we're going to dive into. So talk about the journey leading up to this event.
Okay. Yes. Wait, are you two going to be there?
Probably.
Okay, very good.
It's already on my calendar.
I just want to make sure.
27th.
27th on a Friday.
I'm everywhere this month. So
But,
my birthday
but you better be there. Okay,
Yeah.
We will.
wonderful.
We will.
Okay.
Suited and booted.
Wonderful.
Ready to mix and
Ready
mingle. We ready to network.
I love it. So, what got me to that event? I wanted to help more people. Long story short. So, being a transplant from New York and now here in Richmond, I fell in love with Richmond.
Okay.
I really did. Richmond reminds me of like a little borough of New York City. And there is so much to do.
Thank you for saying that.
There really is. There's so much between the restaurants and the festivals.
Yes.
I feel like we have a festival almost every week.
Yes.
Every week.
The festival and the line dancing
you're
and the
definitely
salsa
gonna eat
dancing
if
and the
you're
this and the
living.
that and the
Always
this
a
and that. I'm
band
like,
or a show to check out.
oh my
There's
goodness,
something
the
going on.
museums. There was
Come on, man.
always something. The circus is in town right now. I mean, there's just so much
Yeah,
happening.
but you know, people that say ain't nothing to do here.
No, there's so
Yeah.
much to do.
Thank
And
you.
I fell in love with Richmond and the people. But what I fell in love with is the community really supports each other.
Right.
Not
Yes.
that I didn't get the support in New York, but New York sometimes is so
It's spread out.
big, you feel isolated. And here, people come to each other's events and things like that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring some of the people that I know here to Richmond.
Okay.
I know a couple of people. There's
Yes,
a few.
you do. Yes, you do.
There's a few
Yes, you do.
people.
Yes, you do.
And I wanted them to experience Richmond, and I wanted Richmond to experience them. And I wanted to do development on a broader scale.
Yeah.
Also, you know, no shade to those that have learned things through YouTube videos
Yeah.
and through TikTok, but you're not a master because you watch a couple of videos.
Because you got some hours under your belt.
There you go. Mastery takes years, and I wanted to bring some masters here to talk about their journey and what it takes to be a master.
I love that. Because I think one thing that we always talk about as entrepreneurs, but also people who are in the corporate America structure as well, right? And who have worked to a high position of authority or
Leadership.
or
Yep.
whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it, where we manage people.
Yep.
Yep.
Right, we're responsible for holding others accountable
Yeah.
and sitting in, like I say, rooms where it's not a lot of us that are
Big facts.
in there. But
Yep.
one thing that we noticed about a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs who want to start, they take the hustle to the business,
Yep.
but don't learn the business.
Right.
Because there's so much more
Right.
to having a successful business than just getting a LLC and posting it on social media, right? There's leadership skills.
Right.
There's policies and procedures you may have to create. There's standards for staff if you're going to hire, right?
Yep.
There's so many things,
So many parts
that
to
I
it.
don't think people understand
Yep.
what it takes to lead, because that's essentially what you're doing when you step into business. You're becoming, whether you think it or not, a version of leadership.
You're becoming your own CEO.
One.
That's
Yep.
one.
CFO.
CFO.
Operations manager.
COO.
Yep.
All the O's. You're
All the
becoming all the
O's.
O's and all the C's. You're becoming that.
Yes.
But also, not only are you establishing it, it's more than just getting the likes and the views. You have to maintain it. And then once you maintain it, you can't let it be stagnant. You have to grow the business.
Come
So
on
there's
now.
so many elements, right? And I've seen people go really fast because they have all this wonderful posts and videos,
Right.
and then they fizzle because
Yeah.
the hype doesn't live up to the service.
Ooh.
I said it backwards. The service doesn't live up to the hype.
Hype.
No,
Okay.
but
Gotcha,
either
gotcha.
way you put it, it's right.
Right.
Right? Because I'm more hyped about your video. Ooh, I love what you're doing.
Right.
Then I order it. I'm like, man, this
What
don't
is
look
this?
like.
Exactly.
Yep.
What did I just buy?
So on that note, we're gonna take a little break and
Yes.
we're gonna be right back to dive more into
Yes.
the event, the name where you can get tickets, and who's gonna be there.
That's right.
Who's gonna be there?
Oh yeah, we got some heavy hitters in
We
the
got to
building.
line up.
Y'all know who it is. It's your guy Big PJR.
Spain like the
And
country.
this is the Informal
Informal
Podcast.
Podcast.
We'll be right back. All right, y'all. We're back with our lovely guest, Miss Lori Joe Brown, in the building.
That's right.
Man, this has been such a great conversation. I wanted to
Yeah,
come to an
thank
end.
you.
I do
Thank
that.
you
I do
both.
that. We definitely gonna have to do this again.
Absolutely.
couple
Anytime.
times.
Anytime.
Or maybe we might do a combination event with
Okay.
a live leadership.
You know,
We-
or what if we did a live podcast with an audience?
No, and you
on
have
leadership.
people come up and ask
Say
questions.
less.
Absolutely.
Say less.
So
Absolutely.
we gonna
Let's do
set
it.
that up.
Let's do it.
We gonna
Let's
set
do it.
that up. But right now we talking about service. No, excellence. in
Excellence in action.
action. Excellence in action.
Excellence in action.
So go more into details about the event and why people should want to come out to this event.
Absolutely. I want people to see what true excellence looks like in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Thus-
Active.
Right.
Active.
Thus
These
me
people
calling
not sitting
they
on the
are-
shelf,
No,
dust
they
up.
are currently right now doing what they do in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So starting, I have Elena George, who is a multi-Emmy award winner makeup artist.
Yes, she is.
So Elena currently today does Robin Roberts on Good Morning America and has been doing Robin Roberts for well over 20 years or something like that. Right. She started... Actually, Elena started doing hair and makeup for Salt and Pepper. We all used to kind of hang out back in the day. All in Queens.
Hold on. So
But that was her. All of those iconic styles, that was Elena George.
She did. Wow. So that cut.
That was Elena George.
You know what? We do have some clips. We might drop out there.
Throw the clips in there. Throw the clips.
We got you. Say
Throw
less.
the clips.
We got some clips from the.
It's Elena George.
Yep.
She started doing their hair, and then she also moved to makeup, and she was doing both hair and makeup.
Okay.
Elena is amazing and so humble. Yeah. She has something like 8 Emmys or something.
Wow.
For ABC. Very down to earth. Wonderful.
Nice.
So I want people to see what it looks like to be a true celebrity makeup artist. So she's done, from Salt and Pepper, she went to Mariah Carey. She's done Angela Bassett. Nice. She's done, back when Vivica Fox was hot in the 90s, she was doing Vivica Fox. Okay. She was doing, you name it, she's probably done them. I have to ask her. She's done 4 presidents. The 4 presidents that are alive, she's done the presidents. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Even the orange one.
Even the orange
Get out of
one.
here.
She's done the presidents. She's done Prince Harry. She's done Michelle and President Barack Obama.
Y'all better be here.
She's amazing, and she does the Oscars every year.
And the crazy part about this is why I want to tie all of this in. Each guest. There's literally thousands. Of makeup. And face. Hair people in the city.
Yes, I want them to experience her. I want them to experience that. And she's doing a tutorial.
Come on,
so she's going to talk about her journey.
Nice.
She's bringing someone from The View who does the makeup on The View today, who's also an Emmy Award winner.
Come on now.
So she's going to do a tutorial to teach you how to do at least maybe 5 or 7 different looks on the fly. So at the event downstairs in Main Street Station, we're setting it up for a tutorial. So my makeup artist, we have a separate thing that you can pay for to do a tutorial with Elena.
Nice. Very nice.
My God.
So very hands-on. Okay?
That's amazing.
So that's just Elena.
And that's just Elena.
That's just Elena.
Let's go.
Next up to bat, one of my favorite people in the world, Dion Hughes. If you know anything about hair, Dion Hughes is the salon owner for Image Enhancement.
And she here.
And she is here. She's a Richmond native. Dion is amazing. Most of the stylists that are popping right now in Richmond, Dion was their mentor.
Okay.
Dion has been doing this for well over 30 years, well known in Richmond. She's like a Richmond legend. She also will be speaking along with Elena, and they're talking about their journey. So Dion was doing Angela Bassett's hair and
Come
wigs.
on now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we heavy hitters.
She's originally from here.
She is a
Born
Richmond
and
native, born and raised. I could probably take you to her house right now.
Wow.
Born and raised. So yes, we have Dion Hughes. Okay.
That's
then
two
we
people.
have
That's just two.
Then we have for those that are into marketing, or you want to know how to market. You might not be able to afford a true marketer. We have the director of marketing for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes.
And she's coming with merch, so let's try to get our...
Shout out to my sister, man, because, she like...
To Alexandria Williams.
Yes.
She is amazing. She does all of the marketing for the Dallas Mavericks. She is coming here to talk to us about what are at least 3 to 5 things you can do for your small business to market it, and it won't cost you a ton of money, but it will get you some results and some amazing results. She'll also be standing around in the lobby if you have questions. She has her own business, the Alexandria Williams Agency, and she is doing people around the world, helping them with their marketing program. Nice. She's amazing. So she's coming. Next we have Arnold, or what we call A. Lee Green.
A. Lee?
who is the CEO of Ailey Holding, an investment holding firm. He looks for businesses to invest in.
Yep.
Your business may be next. He is the ultimate entrepreneur, where he also, like me, has jumped from corporate and decided to start an investment firm where he looks for minority businesses, Black-owned, women-owned, and he wants to invest in your business to help take it to the next level. He's going to be here.
Yeah, that's
dropping some nuggets.
Yeah, nice. and before we get to the last, because it's one more, right?
Wait,
more?
I have two more.
Okay, so, but the one thing I want to say is, this is Black excellence.
Black excellence. Everyone on the panel,
and it's finest.
African American.
I love that.
At the top of their game.
And all of them are either fully self-employed or self-employed adjacent.
Yes.
Meaning have a great opportunity and is using that outside of the 9 to 5.
Absolutely. I love
Great
that.
point.
Next person, you might not know this name, but you will know him after this event. Sonny Pierre. He is my personal videographer, social media guru, but he also is an AI guru. We are all afraid a little bit of AI, a little unsure. He will teach you how to make, using AI, how to make your business look like a multi-million-dollar business.
Facts.
For little to no money. He's amazing.
Wow.
Like, he's making me completely automized with my business. And it saved me time and money. Sonny Pierre, and he's going to talk about AI. And then the grand finale.
Drum roll.
The grand finale, we are bringing in actor Richard Lawson, who is currently on Beauty in Black, which is a Netflix.
Yes, I saw
Yes,
it.
which is the Netflix special.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I got
the brothers
watching.
Yes, yes, and he
I
was
gotta
also
finish
in the
watching it.
movie. He was also in the movie Divorce Black.
Yep.
He was also in that as well, playing Megan Good's father.
Oh, but he's been in the game.
Oh,
He's
a
been in the,
legend.
Wow.
but that's why we're having him. He's coming to talk about his resiliency in the entertainment industry and how he has managed to stay for over 40 plus years. He was in Poltergeist from back in the day.
Yes.
Like, he was in Dynasty. If you remember Dynasty, he was in Dynasty.
Yeah, he got some
from back in the day. And he is probably more relevant now than he was back then. So he's going to come and talk. Right.
They are, because now
Amazing.
what we have learned about that boomer generation specifically,
Yes.
they're the key holders.
Well, he's bringing his keys, and he's
Come
about
on.
to unlock some gems
Ooh, let's go.
for us and talk to us about it.
Because in life, it takes time to acquire wealth.
Right.
This is where, when we talk about excellence in action,
Right.
it's not an overnight thing.
No.
It's not a 1 year thing.
No.
It's
No.
really a commitment
It is.
to excellence.
It is.
Chess.
And it's possible, chess. And it is possible. So they all know, all of the speakers know, share your journey, the highs, the lows, but also nuggets that we can take away from and apply to our careers and to our life. But I'm really excited about Richard. When I spoke to him and he's talking about, I'm like, you've just managed to have this amazing career and you've been resilient. And he just, in 5 minutes, he was in the parking lot of Costco's in LA and began to talk to me about, well, you have to come from someplace in order to be resilient. I said, okay, Mr. Lawson.
Oh, that's a
So
gem
he's gonna-
right there.
How about that?
Because you got to.
Right.
Like I said, it's not
he's
where
gonna
you
be here
start, it's
with
where you
us.
end up.
Yes. So Richmond, I want us to show him why Richmond is so special.
Yeah. So what are you
So
hoping
special.
that people who come out get from this?
Oh wait, I have one more.
Oh, go ahead.
We have an after party.
Wait a minute.
There's an after party because we can't do all of this without getting down.
Yeah, because then after that, we still might want to network.
We still
and
might want to
have
network and have a little something.
yeah.
Come on now.
Let's go.
That's how deals get made.
How about that? At the after party.
You got them right.
Right. So we are crazy. So we have he's not a Richmond native, but he's very well known here in Richmond. B Sounds is DJing.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
B.
Yes, I
Shout
forgot
out
to
B.
tell
You know
you.
B Sound?
I
What
know.
up, baby?
I
What
know.
up?
B Sounds is going to be DJing at the after party right downstairs in the
say
basement
less.
of Main Street.
Oh, so we ain't even gotta leave.
No, you don't have to leave. We're gonna have food there. There'll be food for sale. We are also going to have what I like to call a marketplace area, Excellence in Action Marketplace. I'm looking for vendors. Come and sell your products, your services. It's only $150 a table, but it'll be a whole marketplace.
Okay.
We also going to have what I like to call Network Village,
Ooh.
where it's gonna be set up. So you can sit, you can network, you can eat upstairs. We'll have like a pop-up store of my merch, but there you'll be able to network with other professionals.
I might have to bring the big boy camera out. For that one. I might have to get
Yes.
some real footage.
Definitely. We bringing
Yes.
all the cameras out.
So
Because
we-
this is the event to be
This
at.
is the event to be at. We want to make sure that people truly network.
Yes.
Yes.
All of the speakers will be out. You'll get to ask them questions.
Okay.
You'll get to take pictures. All the things.
Oh, this needs to be
All the
this-
things.
this-
All the things. All the things.
So if a vendor wants to get in contact with you, how do they need to do that?
So you can go to my website.
Okay.
Actually on Eventbrite.
Okay.
On Eventbrite, Excellence in Action, look for it, March 27th. And there is a link there if you want to be a vendor.
Gotcha.
And you can sign up and you can pay there. And then we will set up the table for you and all the things.
So you're looking for all
send
vendors
more
wide
information.
open.
All vendors, wide open.
I love that.
Wide open.
Because you also, it's like cross promotion,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You're having an event, but you're allowing others
Right.
to.
I
set up.
love Richmond. I love y'all. I want to share. It's no fun if you're the only one with all the goods.
And you know what's funny?
makes
It's no fun.
We
Let's share it.
We had some young kids on, 19 and 20, some
Yeah.
young guys. They said the same thing. We asked them why they do what they do, and they literally said, "It's no fun winning by yourself."
No, it's not. I want us all to win.
Yeah, and
Because
these
if
were
we-
young guys. So from 19 to 20 to
Yes.
where you are, that should be the consensus of the
Yeah.
mentality.
Absolutely.
We should want all of
Absolutely.
us to win.
Let's all have fun. Let's all win. Because if we're all winners, we all eat.
That's right.
And that's how we create.
It's a big enough
generation.
table for everybody to eat. Yeah.
So what are you hoping people that come out get from this event?
I am hoping. Great question.
Of course. I've been doing this for a while too.
I know.
I didn't got a little excellence in action.
Good. That
You
boy
know what I
good.
mean?
I look good. I look Oprah in you.
You know, I'm all right.
I look Oprah
Hey,
in
look,
you.
hey, look, we had the legendary Juan Conde sitting down here, and he told us both, he said, man, amazing interview.
He said, y'all got this.
No,
Down
this is
pack, yeah.
literally like this
So,
is top
Thank you.
notch.
Thank you. Means a lot coming from somebody that's seasoned in the game.
Oh,
legend,
thank you.
and leadership. So
Thank you. I feel like I'm still evolving. It's still growing.
that's the fun part.
I'm still evolving.
That's what
I'm
I
still
tell people.
growing.
That's what's fun about this space.
Yeah.
You're always growing.
Always
and
growing, always. So I'm still evolving. So I'm going to be taking notes just like all of you. I am hoping that you are able to walk away with at least 2 to 3 contacts that you made there in your networking. And I know some people, my introverts, are like, I don't want to network. Just have a conversation. Find out, hey, what do you do?
Right.
Because you never know where that leads.
That's how it starts.
That's how
Hey,
it starts.
what are you into? That's literally.
Literally.
Hey, how you doing? My name's such and such. What do you do?
Yeah, what do you
That
do?
is how I got the space at Main Street Station through you.
You know how we do.
Right.
Networking.
Networking.
And what? It was a Tuesday when I texted.
It was a
When I
Tuesday.
told your
It was
husband,
a random Tuesday.
hey, pull up. I know you're trying to move tickets for this event.
Right. A random Tuesday, and we have all of this.
Yeah.
The second thing that I hope that people get out of this is I want you to be able to walk away with at least 3 to 5 nuggets of what you can apply to your life, to your business, to your next. Whatever that looks like, wherever you are. Whether you want to start, whether you're already in it and you want to scale,
Go up.
or whether you are stuck and you're trying to figure out how to get to the next, I want you to be able to walk away with some things saying, I can apply this to my life and to my business.
I love that.
Wow.
That's what I'm hoping.
I love that. This is why we wanted to have you on the platform.
Absolutely.
Not only just because of the event, but we respect people that are in the space of coaching and who want to see others win.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's not a collaborative effort, then I don't know why people do what they do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's true.
Span, you got any questions?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, man.
We're going to go out with this one. I want to know. So this is the 18-year-old.
Ooh, I know he going this.
So what is the mindset now? We are here.
Yeah.
We're still playing chess, but we're pretty damn good at playing chess now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's next? Because we still evolving.
We're still evolving. What is next? Ooh.
It's a
You
good
had
one.
to go
Let's go.
deep.
Let's
huh?
go.
You had to deep on that one.
Stacey, let's knock it out the
Okay.
park on the last one. Yeah.
What is next? I'm not sure what is next, but I know that it is something big. So compared to the 18-year-old to who I am now, I am not going to wait so long to take the next step of faith. I'm not going to wait as long. I'm going to go forward and ask questions later.
Faith over fear.
That's what
There
it
you
is.
go. Faith
Faith
over
over
fear.
fear.
We're gonna move ahead, and whatever is next, anyone who's willing and wants to go and wants to do the work, I'm pulling them along with me.
That's big. That's
what's
really big.
next.
Well, you know we there.
That's
She already know, right? But see,
Big facts.
this is why we do what we do.
Yes.
This is why you do what you do. This is why us as a collective need to do this. Because if we do this,
right.
Yeah.
and I have said this multiple times, Spain have heard it, I've said it on this show multiple times,
Yeah.
we could change our futures
Absolutely.
in a year if we all locked in. If
Absolutely.
we locked in and said, you know what, I'm gonna intentionally spin black. I'm gonna intentionally support my sister or my brother. We would change lives in a year.
You really can.
Because we have the buying power.
We
We know where we spend our money at. If we shift that mindset.
Right. The mindset. And that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
A large part of coaching is to change that perception that a person has.
Yeah.
And once their perception is changed,
Right.
they will act differently. So that's what I'm hoping. Another thing, when people leave, they will do something different.
So tell people out there if they want to get in contact with you. 'Cause
Okay.
we definitely want to get you some business
Please,
from
please,
this right here.
please.
You know
If
what
you
I mean?
want to get in contact with me, my website is lauriejoebrown.com. You can also click on events and you'll see the event of Excellence in Action on there. Also, Eventbrite. Excellence in Action is on there as well. We have VIP, which gives you access to all of the seminars. We have Premium, which you can do 3 out of the 5. And then there's General Admission, where you only do 1. And there's food. You can do a food ticket, all the things.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you give people options.
I wanna
work-
give you
To
options.
work within their budget.
There you
right?
go.
'Cause everybody
Work within
may
your
not-
budget.
Can't afford the whole package.
Absolutely.
But come see one.
Come and see one.
Seminar.
Right.
Come and see
Or
one.
maybe come
seminar.
see the one that you think might benefit you. Right.
Right.
Now, is that an
Exactly.
option? Can they pick the one
They
can
sure
pick?
can.
Nice.
We have a la carte.
I love
That's the a la
that.
carte.
That's dope.
You can do a la carte.
I love that.
You can do a
I
la
love
carte. The other thing is I am on Instagram, Ms. Lori Jo, LORIJOE. You'll find some great content there about me, about the event. And that's how you can find me. I'm also on Facebook for those that still might do Facebook. You can do that. I know this
some of
crowd
us
might
on
not.
there. It's-
But there's some of us you still might be.
It's some of the iPods on there. It's some of the iPods on there, you know.
I'm not pointing any fingers, but
I got a Facebook.
but
I'm
yes,
on there, but
I'm
not
still
active.
I'm still on there, but mainly on Instagram. You
know,
can
we
find
connect,
me.
yeah. That's right. Hey, we just want to.
It's
all right.
okay.
I'm 50.
I'm still there.
He be 50 shortly.
I'm everywhere.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
That's right.
But we definitely want to thank you for coming through.
Thank you for
and joining the
having me.
conversation.
I've had a great time.
Anytime.
Glad
You can do this at any time. Like I said, we can pull up, pop up,
And just
whatever.
kick it.
Love
Yeah.
it.
And just
Yeah.
kick
Turn
it.
the camera on, get
Let's
some-
just talk.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
have
no,
a
no.
good
So we're
time.
definitely gonna have another conversation at a later date.
Okay.
Where it's just
Absolutely.
maybe get you and D up in here and talk y'all.
Are you really
journey.
ready? I don't think y'all are ready for my
Let's
husband.
go.
Where I already told him before his event. Because I
Wild
know he told me
card,
about
that
the one he has going
Yes,
coming.
there is
He's
event.
definitely gonna be
Yeah,
in
in
here
July.
before. I know.
We'll be back in July. That's the other half of my life is the art business with my husband, and we're going to do a one-man art show at Main Street Station in July. So
Nice.
we'll be back. We'll talk about that.
We keep using those resources. That's all.
That's
Listen, we gonna use the hell out of those resources.
That's family.
That's
How
what they
about
for.
that?
That's
How
what we
about
do.
that?
That's what we do.
Right.
Hey, look, we want to thank y'all for joining the conversation as always, for tapping in with us. Again, Auntie, thank you for joining the conversation.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And
for
y'all know the
having
family.
me.
Make sure y'all tap in and follow us everywhere y'all can. THEE Informal Podcast everywhere. That's it. Real simple and plain. But y'all have a blessed one out there. Be safe. And she got Big PJR.
Spain like the country.
And our special guest, Miss Lori Jo Brown.
That's
And
right.
this is the
Informal Podcast.
Peace.
Peace, kinfolk.
That's it.
That was dope.
Informal podcast.
My settlements hit with that intelligent, relevant, incredible, edible soul food to hold you. No preacher, reverend. To speech my preference. To speak from lessons all my life. I spotted like a leap of leopards. World on fire. On God. One nation under a pariah. Miser. Time to make wiser moves. The wider truth. We should better guide the tribal youth. What we supposed to tell these babies when their ignorance is bliss? The government broke the covenant. Mad divisive. Hack devices. High prices. Healthcare crisis. It's all disgusting. Gangsta how they ball busting. Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal podcast.
Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal podcast.
Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.